Hi everyone, and happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian viewers. Let me apologize first off for the delay of this grocery haul. Because it is Thanksgiving, there were a few items, well actually just two, the roast chicken and the pies, that I did not want to buy way in advance because this year we are actually going to celebrate Thanksgiving on the actual holiday on the Monday because of my husband's schedule. So I didn't want to buy those items too far ahead, with this being Saturday. That's still 2 days early and I wouldn't want to go any further than that. So yeah, here I am bright and early Saturday morning at Costco. I do not do turkey. We have a family of 6, so we do eat a fair amount, but I did rotisserie chicken one year and my family loved it so much they actually requested that we never do a turkey again. Now, I have done a turkey because I received them free from the Superstore. And if I'm going to host a large group, by all means, I do a turkey because it's just it's a big bird, right? But I've honored my family. They like the rotisserie chicken. I just carve it up and I reheat it with rosemary and thyme and other seasonings. So it literally is like the best of both worlds colliding. You get the flavor of the turkey with a rotisserie chicken. It's so good. It's cheaper. It's faster. You just have to cut it and reheat it. You don't have to have as much space in your fridge or freezer for it. It's just all around win for us. So, yeah, haven't gone back since, except for I think once. But again, I got that turkey for free. This week has been such a busy one for us, a day and night. We've had my son's birthday, so you will see a couple of items here that I purchased for it. And then also, what else? My kids have had a lot of sporting events, and actually today I've had to come. Well, I wanted to come to Costco early because it's Saturday and I want to beat the rush. After the week I've had, I didn't want to deal with all the crowds, but also my daughter has a birthday party to go to, so I need to get home in time to take her to that. But I also went to Bath & Body Works this week because they had a sale on items that, like the body care items. I didn't want to purchase them last time because they were buy 3, get 1 free, and that's just not a good price. So I held off till they had a deal, and they had a deal this week. So I also purchased that, and you will see that here in a sec. Actually, let's just start this grocery haul off and show you all the things that I purchased this week. Last week when I went to Bath & Body Works, their body care products were not on sale. It was not a good promotion. Buy 3, get 1 free, and fast forward a week and all body care items are $5.95, which is a great price. So this is what I purchased. Shampoo, this is Apple Honey Champagne, and then shampoo and conditioner of the Strawberry Pound Cake. Body washes, one warm vanilla sugar and the other being a glazed pumpkin. So just says warmth all over it, doesn't it? I like it a lot. And then one body lotion of the pumpkin as well. Then I got quite the set for one of my favorite evening scents, which is the Eucalyptus Spearmint. I love this one if I have a bath or a shower at night. So one hand lotion, body massage oil, the body wash, and then the body butter. So altogether this came to $66. I saved $130 with this promotion. For my son's birthday, he chose a birthday cereal, Reese Peanut Butter Puffs, and this box from Walmart was $5.50. And then my husband asked for some coffee creamer. He doesn't want to use only the pumpkin spice, and we actually ran out of our normal coffee creamer. So this is actually cheaper at Walmart. It is $2.94. Went to the market this week and picked up a bunch of items for Thanksgiving. So these cute little white pumpkins were $2 per pound, and it's not too heavy. I thought just beautiful. It looks fake. And then these small orange pumpkins were 99 cents a pound. I really liked the stem, or I think it's called a perdinkle. Can't remember. My kids were in kindergarten a long time ago. Anyways, the 99 cents a pound. I want it to be on our table as a centerpiece. Then also for Thanksgiving, this bunch of carrots, these garden ones. They are 2 for $5, and I just found the smallest ones I could, and Brussels sprouts. These were $2.50 per pound. We're not a huge Brussels sprouts family, so I just got a small bag of them. We still have local raspberries. Happy to see this. They look beautiful. $6 per carton. $1.19 for a 3-pack of garlic. 88 cents per pound for bananas. $3 for this bag of peppers. $1.29 per pound for sweet onions, and also, sorry, my speech, oh my goodness, McIntosh Orchard apples, $2.50 per pound for broccoli, and then $6 for this 10-pound bag of potatoes. I had to run to some stores to help with all the last minute items I needed to purchase for my son's birthday. While I was at the superstore, I went to a different location. I purchased some white wine. This bottle was on sale for $10, and it will be for our Thanksgiving. All right, on to his birthday stuff. He wanted A&W root beer with his supper, $1.87, limit of 2 on sale. Then I needed to purchase some more chocolate ice cream because the family found it, even though I purchased it last week, or in my case, a few days ago. So I needed to purchase it again. Thankfully, still on sale. $3.97, they're a limit of 4. Oreos for the cake as well. They are on sale, I think it was like $4.50. Reese's Pieces, $6. Because the peanut butter is going into the cake, I wanted extra creamy, and this container was, I think it was $4.85, and then $6 for the fudge sauce. All right, Walmart, this giant thing of Pringles. He loves Pringles, and that's a huge container, just under $3. $4 for this package of 5 of cake plates. And then the sparklers were $1.50 each. Party City, I could not find a black tablecloth at Walmart or Dollarama, so I had to go to Party City. It was $1.80. Then from Dollarama, this balloon and happy birthday sign. I'm not sure if it's large enough, but I really like the look of it because I'm going with black and silver theme, I guess you can say. So just in case it wasn't good enough, or like the balloons sometimes are too hard to blow up, I did purchase this happy birthday one as well for $4. Then the one in the 8, because he's turning 18. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. $1.25 each. Tissue paper for $1.50 each, silver and black. And then the napkins and plates were also $1.25. And last but not least, the door curtain, nice and shiny, $2.50. This week for my food bank donation, look at this, 44 cents. And it doesn't expire, this barbecue sauce does not expire until August 2026. So I'm going to pick up a couple of these for the food bank and then also for myself. Just a few items from Real Canadian Superstore in the fridge and freezer department. Just some Parmesan cheese. This was $8. Then I had to go back and get some more of this dill Gouda. It is so good. I wish Costco sold it because this is so small. $7. And then they had their President's Choice cheese on sale, like all kinds, $4.79. So quite a decent sale. And I just went with Gouda. I do believe you could purchase 2 of the items, but anyways, I just purchased 1. For produce, I needed some thyme and rosemary, both for a Thanksgiving dinner and for a soup I'm making. They were $3 a piece. Then for the cranberries, just $2 for this bag, a very good price. Bananas, 68 cents per pound. The celery was $2.25. Broccoli, I was gonna say cauliflower. Broccoli was $2 a pound. $3 for the bag of onions. $5 for the 2-pound bag of carrots. $4.50 for the raspberries. It's a good price. And then $1, I believe it was 75 per mango. Just purchased 1. And $1 each for the lemons. Well, thankfully, Costco had the rotisserie chickens that were hot but also cold. And the cold ones are $2 cheaper. I purchased 3. 1 is for our dinner tonight. I'm making some creamy chicken noodle soup, and then 2 for Thanksgiving. All right, some sale items. Holy moly. Butter's on sale, $1 off. Such a great price. Well, it's not a great price, I guess. It's still $4.69, but these days, that's a great price. And so I purchased 4 because I don't have room to store really more than that. And I don't want to be greedy. I want to make sure everyone has some. Some people literally take them by the cratefuls, and that's kind of like, it's selfish, right? Like, you need to leave some for everyone. All right. Brie is on sale for $8. Yummy. I want to put this with some of my homemade leftover cranberry sauce. Can't wait. The mild Gouda is on sale, and I believe it's $12. And $12 also for the marble cheese. It's still on sale. Regular price items, the marble slices, $15. $9, oh sorry, $16, $15.99. The Greek yogurt, $9. Extra large eggs, the 30 is $11.50. $9 for the whipped cream by can. $5.45 for the whipped cream by carton. $3.09 for the half and half, and $5.65 for the 4-liter 2% jugs of milk. Just one item from Costco when it comes to the produce. These mini cucumbers, $4.50. Okay, let's do the sale items. This Nescafe instant coffee that I really like making my iced coffees with. It is on sale this week for $12. All right, so if you go to Real Canadian Superstore, this exact can is going to be $18. So it's a great price, a great sale price. I think it's $15 regular. So even, normal price, Costco's way cheaper, but on sale, fantastic. So I don't necessarily need it, but I'm going to hold on to it for when I do, because coffee and chocolate, if it's on sale, you want to purchase it because it is so expensive. All right, butter chicken is on sale again, the 2 jars for $8. $8 as well for the double box of Honey Nut Cheerios. For Thanksgiving, I need my pumpkin pie, $8 for this one. Then I also thought with the brie and cranberry sauce and just other nibblies that these everything bagel bites would taste really delicious. And again, I hope they're good. For my Brussels sprouts, because I'm gonna make like a balsamic craisin feta cheese dish with it, and I would like to have some candied pecans with it. So I thought, you know what, why not just buy the container and enjoy, cut them up, make it easier on myself, and then we have these to snack on or to put on top of salads in the future. This is $19. It is not cheap. And for those of you who say it's pecans, sure, pecan, same thing. Okay, Caesar salad dressing, regular price is, I believe it's $7. I actually can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's $7. And then the corn chips are $8. We love these dippers. Pita bites, $7. We had these for the first time just a little while ago, and they are so good. I love them. And then the sesame white bread. Wow, my kids weren't kidding. This is so good. And we went through the 3 loaves and we're done by, I think, Wednesday this past week. It's delicious. $9 for 3. And then last but not least, some toilet paper for $24. The last pie that I purchased from Save On Foods was delicious. So I thought I would give them like their pecan, their pie go for Thanksgiving. This pie was on sale for $8.50. All remaining items from Real Canadian Superstore, sourdough bread, $3. We're gonna have this with our supper tonight. Cannot wait. All right, my favorite, the cinnamon raisin bread, thick cut. It's absolutely fantastic. $4 for this box. Then moving on to beverages, lots of beverages this week. $5.50 for the President's Choice Cranberry Ginger Ale, the sparkling non-sugar version. $7 for the Canada Dry full sugar version, and $7 for the Coca-Cola. For Thanksgiving, we have some juice. So what I will do is I'll mix some of this Concord grape and cranberry juice with the cranberry pop and makes for a delicious, like a punch. So good. They are on sale this week for $3.77 each. I purchased 2. The Starbucks Pike Place was also on sale this week. It was $25. Great price because it worked out to be cheaper than even the President's Choice one. And I was able to take it into Starbucks to get ground, so I didn't even have to worry about doing that stuff. All right, Cheerios. This large box was on sale for $5.50, and then the jumbo Fruit Loops was, I believe it was $9.50. $3.75 per box for the Honey Shreddies. I purchased 2. Now for more Thanksgiving items, the stovetop, it was limit of 1, so thank God I purchased more. Like last week, I purchased 2 boxes. It was limit of 1 for $1.27. Then the turkey gravy, I believe it was a limit of 6, but they were 66 cents each. Again, I purchased 2. Then for my one of my Thanksgiving dishes, I needed some balsamic vinegar. This was actually on sale for $3.95, a great price. I'm glad to get it on sale. And then this box, or these boxes of craisins, they'll go with this dish that I'm making, and they were $3.29 for those. $2 for that. I believe it's pronounced cavatappi pasta, I believe. Icing sugar was on sale, great price, $2.77 for the 1 kilogram. And then $6.50 for the meringue powder. I'm pretty sure it is cheaper to purchase this at Superstore than Michael's. I'll have to check that out to see if the coupon helps with that or not. I just didn't want to make another trip to somewhere else, so I just purchased it at Superstore this week. Okay, diced tomatoes, $1.77 per can, and then the crushed pineapple, it's still on sale for $2 a can, so that is great. Crackers, the crispy crackers are on sale, limit of $2 a box. I went with the Wheat Thins and the Ritz crackers. Then I found the sugar that was not there last week, and I go through a lot of it, so I wanted the sale price of $5.54 for the 4 kilogram bag. Thankful it was still on sale. I was able to get some. Crispers, limit of 6. They're $1.88 each. I went with dill pickle, ketchup, and cheddar. Now the soup broths were all on sale, but there was limits. So the no name one was limit of 2, $1.50 each. I had chose a chicken and a beef. Campbell's was on sale for $1.47, a limit of 1, so I purchased another chicken. Okay guys, there were a ton of clearance items this week, all that were right here. Great prices, as you saw just earlier. The Sweet Baby Rays, 44 cents each. It was a limit of 8, so I purchased 8. I purchased the 2 sweet and spicy and 2 the honey for me, so 4 altogether, and I purchased the exact same thing and donated it to the food bank. So happy. Sour gummy bears were 45 cents each per package, no limit because they were clear out. I purchased 3. I am going to put these aside as stocking stuffers and prizes through the holiday season. And then the regular chips, 45 cents a bag, no limit. I purchased 2 for the regular. How great. And again, the expiry dates aren't soon, so yay, very happy. Then this bulk candy, these were all 50 cents per 100 grams, so I chose the sweet and sour gummy worms, spearmint leaves. These are great for gingerbread houses and quite expensive, so normally I don't buy them, but I am this year. 50 cents per 100, that's great. And then these hot lips, or yeah, the Big Feet, same as Hot Lips, cinnamon. So good. My husband's gonna be happy to have those. And then gummy bears. These Starburst gummies, they were not a clearance, great price of 50 cents per 100 grams, but they were $2 a bag on sale. All right, non-food items. Oh man, I was desperate. I should have purchased this last week. The spray and wash, $4.50 for this container. Paper towels, the cheapest one I could find. These were actually the only ones that were on sale for $9 for 3. Boy, regular price paper towel is costly. Don't like it. One of my sons is doing some acting through the holiday Halloween season, so he needed some makeup remover pads. This was $11.50. There are, how many in here altogether? Oh, 20. 20 altogether in there. And then some Thanksgiving napkins. I believe this was $5 for 40. I really love them. And then $5.29 for 100, the 100 pack of the paper lunch bags. I thought to myself the other day, why do I give my baking to my coworkers in like a plastic baggie? I should use the paper lunch bags so they can just compost or recycle them afterwards. So yeah, picked up those bags. Well, hats off to you, all of you who need to go grocery shopping on the weekends because of your work schedules. Hats off, mad respect. That is not fun. And I went very early and the parking lot was quite empty when I got there. And you know, it wasn't even the amount of people, because when I shop through the week, the place is not empty. There's a lot of people, and actually more than what were there when I was there, because the lot's always full. It's hard to find a place to park. But I think it's a different kind of shopper on the weekends, at least when I seem to go. Lots of families. So during the week, it's often moms with, or grandparents with young children maybe. But there's always, at least at my location, like husbands and wives and families that are going. So it makes it busier, but also, like, I think during the week, you're kind of like rushing more through and you have to be more focused. And so it makes for an easier shopping trip because everyone's kind of like going the direction of cars. There's two ways coming. You're pulling your cart to the side, you're very focused, and you can get in and out at a pleasant rate or pace. Where I find on the weekends, people are just kind of like stopped in the middle. There'll be like a group of people all trying to turn a corner together, and you're just kind of standing there stuck for a bit. People are leaving their carts in the middle of the aisles, or say when they're going to go get something, let's say from a shelf, instead of having their cart like this, they have their cart like that. So you can't just get past them. Yes, I think I'm a real patient person, and most times I am, but it is definitely frustrating to shop on the weekend. But hey, now I'm done. Okay. Prices, very high. I don't really remember Canadian Superstore's total. I think it was around $2.20. It was a little while ago, like wasn't yesterday that I shopped. And then Costco was $2.70. So it was a really big week for me with all the items for meals, but then also Thanksgiving. You know what I was really pleased about was all the clearance items that I found at Real Canadian Superstore, like the chips, the barbecue sauce, the bulk candy. Great prices. I love it when I see things like that, and the item isn't just about to expire. I love it. I love stocking up for items for the food bank in those situations and my home, and I always like take pictures and I send them to my friends and like, you gotta go. Always good to save a couple of dollars, that's for sure. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching this week's grocery haul and all of my weekly shopping on top of it. For all the Canadian viewers, happy Thanksgiving to you and your loved ones. I hope that you have a delicious meal and leftovers, let's hope. And if you're having family or friends over, hope you have a great time. If it's more of a smaller occasion and intimate, hope you have a peaceful and restful Thanksgiving supper, no matter how you celebrate it. And I know for me, I'm very thankful for all of you, and I'm very thankful for all the blessings God has given me in my life with our family, our home, our health, our jobs, our friends. Very grateful, and there's a lot to be thankful for. And I love having a holiday that reminds me to focus on my blessings versus the hardships of the world, because the hardships of the world are the louder voices that, you know, we can be bombarded with, right? So it's great to be reminded to focus on the good in what we have, the blessings, and, you know, just even being grateful for the small things in life. And if you are not celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend, I hope the rest of your weekend is still really good and enjoyable, and be safe. And I hope everyone will come back next week to see what I pick up my family of 6 men. Bye, everyone.